Hey, and welcome back to Perfect Dark Zero. Last time we fought our way into a secure compound and rescued Jack, and this time we need to escape. You can see the title of the level is Extraction, which is pretty much just a fancy word for get the fuck out.
I'm re-establishing contact with Jack's nullsuit now, Joe. Whoa, that is one ugly readout. What did those bastards do to him?
Nice to hear you too, Chandra. I'll be sure to talk you through the scars later. But right now, I don't need your sympathy. I need a way out.
Okay, time to get creative. All the doors are sealed, so you gotta make your own exit. Wall's damaged in the shooting range. Blow it out. Your exit will open onto the motor pool. Jack, you hotwire a hovercraft while Joe opens the main gate. From there, it's a short pleasure cruise to the airbase, and your flight out of there. Be sure to take in the sights. Rocket launchers, enemy hovercraft, and...
I get the picture. The locals aren't friendly. I'll be sure to bring you back a souvenir. Can't be much fun stuck at the office while we're getting shot at. Come on, kid. Let's go.
Okay, so for this level we're taking a DWP-5 and the KSI-74. We're also going to be bringing along the demo kit for the first time, so that's kind of exciting. Let's get going.
The subject is escaping! All units to containment! I didn't think I'd get another shot at you so soon. I'm going to teach you what humiliation's like. Consider this our rematch.
Ain't that nice? You made a friend.
Not really. She's way high maintenance.
Looks like your sparring partner sealed you in, Joe. I can't do anything from here. You're gonna have to blow your way out. Ground scan shows a structural weakness in the outer wall. Demo kit should do the trick.
Okay, so there's only one way out of this room, and we're going to get in the same way we got out, with a mounted machine gun. Easy as that.
Jack, you feeling alright?
I'll be okay, Chandra. Just need some R&R. Get this thing out of my head.
So we got kind of a shooting gallery going on here. And this is the reason I brought the scoped submachine gun.
What are you hanging around for, kid?
Jack's pretty good in this level. You can see there he takes the mounted machine gun and draws with our fire. It is possible for him to die, but he takes a lot of damage. You gotta watch out, those guys with the MagSec 4 are deadly. They hit you quite often and it hurts. There should be one more guy over here. There he is.
Hang in there. I'll get you fixed up.
Alright. Now there's no submachine gun ammo in this level, so we're gonna go switch out the DWP-5 for a pistol. But we do have somewhat of a new weapon here, the flashbang. It's very similar to the grenade. You pull the pin, and then you throw it, but you don't want to be looking at it, because it kind of screws you up. And we don't actually want the MagSec. We need the armor piercing ability of the Magnum, so we're going to take that instead.
Joe, I just ran a scan through Jack's nullsuit.
Chandra, I appreciate the vote of confidence in my athletic skills, but I ain't gonna make a jump like that.
Quit worrying. You don't want any more gray hairs. Joe, take out the bridge's controls.
For some reason in this run, a lot of the voice clips sort of ran into each other a lot. So right there, Chandra started talking about something completely different
Together.
before Jack broke in.
Waiting for, let's get to the armory.
Cover! On me!
Intruder alert! She's shooting at us!
So that was me trying to use the flashbang. It's one of those weapons I don't really touch normally when I play. I didn't really do much with it, although it did allow me to back up and get behind cover without getting shot.
How'd she go?
And screw the flashbang. Let's get the scope on this pistol. We might need it later. You may notice Jack is taking cover outside of the door. That probably should have been an indication to me,
Hang on for your old man.
but I did actually get surprised by that guard. Right here we have an armory,
This way, Joe.
but it's full of M60s and we don't need them.
We made it to the demo point. A1 info, Chandra. Get that charge down. I'll hold them off.
So here's the first use of the demo kit.
Hold that wall.
It looks complicated, but the solution is very simple.
You got lucky.
So there's a couple guys who show up from behind us. I'm gonna go take care of them while Jack just sort of runs off by himself. He can take care of himself though. There are two guys who show up behind us here, and they're both carrying machine guns. So if you don't take care of them, they can give you a nasty surprise.
Can't unlock the gates from here. Try the control panel in the main tower.
So I hate this part of the level. It's a big, large open area, which is kind of cool, but there are bad guys posted around the entire perimeter, and there's a bunch of different mounted gun locations.
Joe, open the gate while I get this thing going.
The only way to really do this part well is to know where everything is right away, and just sort of develop a method for taking them all out. It's very frustrating.
Come on, kid, you got that gate open yet?
And the entire time you're trying to do this section and carefully clear all the guards, Jack will be bugging you about the gate.
Don't let this stop.
You reading me? SAT scans shows you're near Datadyne's hovercraft hangars. Sabotage the hovercraft to stop them following you.
And we're going to be introduced to hovercraft in a minute. But if you could hear that noise, that grinding noise, that was actually the building we're standing on is a hangar that just opened. So we're going to have to get in there and deal with the hovercraft.
Gotta get that gate open.
Did I mention how dangerous guys with mag sacks are?
Firepower would sure come in handy. Nail that bubblehead and steal his rocket launcher.
Come get some.
The rocket launcher is all the way in the far corner.
Gate open yet?
The good thing about that is that we're out of his range. He won't fire at us. So we can sit here and plink away at his head, and nothing will happen. Although apparently we're not out of range of the last mounted gun, which is all the way over there. He took a couple pot shots at us, and now he's dead. Okay, so hovercraft. There are a couple ways you can deal with these guys. Because I have the demo kit, you can just set this up. I'm not going to use the demo kit for all of them because the little mini game there is the exact same, and I don't want to do it 3 times.
Trashed. Keep searching the hangars for any more hovercraft.
Thanks for the concern, Chandra, but I really need your attention on your laptop right now. That gate open yet? What's taking so long?
Here's Jack. This is him supposedly hot wiring a hovercraft. There's also more M60s on the walls. We're going to continue to ignore them. I think that might actually be all the bad guys. We just have to get to the far side to open up the gate.
Hurry it up, Joe. You gotta get that gate open.
That's the gate right there, by the way, in case you were wondering. And we get full armor. That's nice.
Bingo. Hovercraft's go and our exit's clear. Let's get to the jet pad, Joe.
So at this point, we're not going to need our guns. So we're going to swap them out for the rocket launcher.
Nice one.
The rocket launcher is exactly what you'd expect. It, well, as the name implies, fires rockets. Like most guns in the game, though, its real fun is in its secondary function, which is a fly-by-wire rocket, which lets you guide it around. It's not quite as maneuverable if you were used to the Slayer from the original Perfect Dark, but if you take wide turns, you can actually fly this thing pretty well. Now I'm going to use the rocket launcher to take out the last couple hovercraft, and I'm going to do it both ways. Regular rocket, and a fly-by-wire rocket.
You sure know how to make a campfire.
Come on, kid. Swap the hovercraft's gun for the rocket launcher.
What's kind of cool with the,
Swapping the rocket launcher onto the turret.
shut up, Jack. You can actually change
You grabbed that outside?
the mounted guns.
So you were paying attention in training.
There's one other one other than the M60 and the rocket launcher you can use, but we haven't found it yet. But you can do this in multiplayer, and it was just kind of a cool touch. Jack. Jack. You...
Nice and smooth.
So you look the complete wrong way, and then as soon as you are looking the right direction, you shoot a wall. Oh boy.
Access denied. Damn! Can't get into their radar control. Take it out on the ground. Disable both radar towers by destroying the power nodes so Datadyne can't track your escape.
Give me an angle on the power units, kid.
So the rest of this level is a vehicle section where we need to pretty much let Jack take out a bunch of these little towers. It's possible for you to get out of the hovercraft and go do it on foot,
Hovercraft
but
is powerful enough to take out the nodes that power the radar.
this way is just easier. If you've ever played a game that has vehicle gunner AI, like Halo, you'll know the problems.
It's the pedal on the...
That's it! Radar's disabled. Get to the next tower.
So we have to do that whole section once more, and then we're done. Since it's sort of on topic with vehicles, you may have noticed in the first few levels of the game that everyone uses cars.
Target.
They had these big sort of SUV-looking trucks. What is it, like 4 years until the original Perfect Dark happens? And in that game, they have flying cars, which means in the Perfect Dark universe, they made the complete switch over from ground-based vehicles to flying vehicles in infrastructure in 4 years. That's pretty impressive.
Feeling alright?
Hold her steady. I'll be okay, Chandra. Just need some R&R. Get this thing out of my head.
Joe, as long as Datadyne's radar is operational, they can track your escape. Take out the radar towers before you get to the dropship.
So the hovercraft does not have infinite health. If it takes enough damage, it will start sparking and having little electrical arcs, and then it will explode.
Tower's losing juice. Knock out more power units.
And I believe that fails the mission.
Get me an angle, kid.
Or it doesn't fail the mission, sorry. You die if you're still in it. There is an extra hovercraft up here that you can take if yours dies. The problem is that Jack treats it as a target and will fire rockets at it.
Oh yeah! Datadyne can't track you without radar.
Stay in my sights.
Classic good news, bad news scenario. You got incoming hovercraft from the jet pad. Way through's clear if you can get past them.
Okay, so we have one more hovercraft left to fight, and then that's the end of the level. We can finally get out of here. We can go home. We can get Jack's head looked at. We can put this whole situation behind us.
want what Ziegler put in your head. Once we have it, you're free to go.
You believe her?
She might be more convincing without the explosions.
I'm sorry, kid.
I knew what I was signing up for.
I don't mean this. I mean this!